kindergartners! Did you know that kids all over the world are staying at home and not going to school, just like you? I want to tell you that some kids have found a new way to show their neighbors and their friends, and really the whole world, that in their house, there's a kid learning at home. They're making rainbows and hanging them in their windows. People walking by can see the rainbow in the window and say, hey, there's a kid in there who's not in school right now. I bet that kid is learning and playing and being helpful inside that house right now, just like you. And some families are posting pictures of their rainbows on social media as a way to show lots of people that they're at home. Being at home and not getting to do all the things we normally do and go all the places we normally do is probably giving you a lot of feelings. I know it's giving me a lot of feelings. Some feelings might be uncomfortable, like feeling frustrated or lonely or sad. But some might be comfortable feelings, like feelings of excitement. Maybe you're having a lot of fun at home. And I bet there are times when you're feeling different things as the days go on. I am. It makes me feel a lot better to know that there are lots of people at home, lots of people going through the same thing that you and I are. I hope that makes you feel a little bit better too. You're not the only one. Rainbows in our windows can make us feel united, like we're all in this together. So today I thought we could learn a little bit about rainbows and then a way to make a rainbow in a new art project. Then you can take a rainbow and you can hang it in your window and you can show people in your neighborhood that you're home learning and having fun. That way, we can join with people all over the world doing the same thing because we're in this together. I bet almost every single kindergartner watching this has made a rainbow before. I know you have because I've seen you. And you can really make any kind of rainbow that you want. You can use crayons and paper, you can use watercolor or tissue paper, whatever art supplies you have at home. There's no wrong way to make a rainbow. And I know that kindergartners are going to come up with so many ways that I haven't even thought of to make a rainbow. But today I thought it would be fun to show you a way that I just learned to make a rainbow. Maybe you know how to do this, but it was new to me. Watch and see what you think. Okay, so here's what you're going to need. If you happen to have a white coffee filter at home, that can be a fun place to start. But if you don't worry about it. You can also make some paper circles. And you might be looking at this thinking, Annie, I can't draw a circle like that, but don't worry about it. You can look around your house and find things that are in the shape of circles. I just took a plastic lid and a mixing bowl, and I put them down on my paper. Kindergartners, I was careful to go to the edge of my paper so that I don't waste my paper. That way I can make two in one. Take your pencil, trace. We've done a lot of tracing in kindergarten. You can do this. And then I have two different paper circles. Maybe I want to make a little rainbow. So I'm just going to slowly cut. Fingers on the bottom, thumb on the top. Open up the scissors and chop, chop, chop. Notice how I'm turning the paper as I squeeze the scissors. And I'm just doing my best. I'm not worried if it comes out a perfect circle. All right. So now I have a paper circle. So I have two choices. I can do a coffee filter, or I can do a paper circle. They'll both work. First, I'm going to show you how to color in the coffee filter. Press it flat. So you're also going to need the colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. You can see that my markers don't all match, and that's okay. That's just what I had at home. You'll need some scissors, tape, a little bit of string, maybe a glue stick if you have it. And you'll need something to spray some water. You can also just dribble water with your fingers, but it works better if you have some kind of little sprayer. I just took an old bottle that had a spray top, and I put water in it. Okay, you'll also need a baking tray and some kind of paper, scratch paper to put on it. I use kind of a thick back of a calendar, but you can use whatever you've got. And I think that's everything. Here's how you start. If you're doing the coffee filter, spread it out flat and take your first color, red. Notice how I'm not coloring it all in perfectly. That's okay. That's how you do this. And just go all the way. I'm going to put that over there. Go all the way around the edge. You're kind of just making zigzag lines like that till you have a circle all the way around the edge. Put the cap on. Here comes orange, red, orange. I'm just going to do the same thing all the way around. You're just going to keep going with every single color in a circle, just like this. Notice how I'm just going up and down. I don't care that there's some white space. That's fine. I can even make them further apart like that. It will still work. Then go to my next color and my next color and my next color. So once you get it all filled in, almost, it gets a little tricky at the very end. So I did my red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and now I'm gonna do my purple. But the circle is so much smaller than it was when I started. So here's what I need to do. I'm just gonna do my lines and I'm gonna turn the paper. Do my lines and turn. It's okay if it looks a little scribbly, that's not a problem. There we go, just like that. So now we have one that's just on a regular piece of paper and one that's on a coffee filter. Here comes the fun part. I'm gonna take my spray bottle. You could put water in your hand and dribble it, but if you have a sprayer, it works a little better. All right, watch what happens. I'm doing a lot of sprays because I want the marker to get really wet and start to bleed. Sometimes you gotta tip the bottle so that it angles. There we go. Can you see how all the colors are starting to run together? That's what you want to happen. You can even pick it up if you want to carefully and let the colors move around a little bit, but it's also fine to leave it flat. Now I'll do the paper one. You can see what that looks like. I'm gonna move my scratch paper under that side because I might want to make cookies later on this tray. Spray, spray, spray. Okay, can you see how the colors are starting to bleed? The paper is absorbing the water and it's spreading out the colors. Okay, I'm not gonna wait for mine to dry because that would take a long time, but you're gonna wait. It takes a while for it to dry. You could use a hairdryer to blow it dry, but you can really just wait and go do something else. I'll show you what happens when they are dry. Here's a paper circle that I made, and now this one's all dry. I did it yesterday. Notice how some of the blue and the purple went this way, and my red got a lot of color there, and there's just a splot there. That's fine. When you look at a rainbow in the sky, it's not perfect. It doesn't have solid lines, and that's the cool thing about this project. It really looks like a rainbow. Okay, now that I'm done, I want my rainbow in my window to show people on the outside the rainbow and people on the inside. So here's how you do that. Fold it in half. For kindergartners, it's often easier to fold it on the table. Just like that. I like both sides a lot. I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna take my string. I'm gonna try to put it right in the middle so that it doesn't hang too crooked, but it doesn't really matter. Got my piece of tape. I'm just gonna tape that right there. Then I'm gonna take my glue stick, but of course you could also use tape and put it in circles. And I'm not using a lot of glue. Did you notice how I just went around the edge? And then I can do a little squiggle in the middle, and that's enough. Roll it back down, put on the cap, wait till it clicks. And then I'm gonna press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there, kindergartners, is my circle, ready to hang in my window. So people going by are gonna know, hey, there's somebody in there who's learning. And they're at home, just like me, so we can all be together. Check out the rest of this page. You're gonna see a mystery Doug lesson on rainbows, and a song and a poem, and also something from the news about kids all over the world making rainbows. All right, kindergartners, I'll see you next time.